Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have got Flosstube. So this is Flosstube 206. So what have I been stitching on or up to since last Flosstube? So I last recorded on the 16th. So while I was waiting for the video to upload, I stitched on one of my projects from the Glamorous 3. So this one is Beer Delivery and it's from Soda Stitch. So Beer Delivery I have worked on twice this week for the game. So Friday I stitched on it and Monday I stitched on it for a total of 210 stitches. And this is where we are now. So I was working over on this gnome over here. So yeah, another 210 stitches. So yeah, that is where we are now. Beer Delivery. Make sure I put that thread back in to lose it. So that was the first one that I worked on, and then in the evening I had a new start. So this is Mini Hubble Bubble. This is artwork by Lisa Parker, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So this is Mini Hubble Bubble Square. So that is what that one is going to look like. And I've worked on this one quite a few times. So I started it on the Friday. I worked on it the Saturday. And yesterday. So I've worked on it 3 times for 838 stitches. So this is how far I got on it. So I started in the top left. Lots of different shades of blue. There's a little bit of black in there too. And yeah, some tealy greens, and I think this is the first bubble that Mummy Cat is playing with. So let me show you on the picture. So I think it's this bubble here that Mummy Cat is playing with. So yeah, 838 stitches into that one new start. So that was Friday's stitching. So Saturday I worked on book delivery, and this is another one I am stitching on for the game. So let me find it. So book delivery, and again this is from Soda Stitch. So book delivery just got the once, and I put in 114 stitches, and that is this piece. So let me take the clip off. I do have that middle the middle, yeah, the middle gnome is all stitched. So I was working on this one at the far side with the frog on the top. So yeah, 114 stitches into that piece. And then the rest of Saturday I worked on the Hubble Bubble square, the mini. So then on to Sunday. So Sunday I had 3 projects to work on. So the first one was Shepherd Gnome, and this is the 3rd piece for the game. So this is Shepherd Gnome, again from Soda Stitch, and that's a shop on Etsy. So Shepherd Gnome got worked on 3 times. So Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday, for a total of 335 stitches. And Shepherd Gnome. Pick the thread in the back. So this is where I am now on Shepherd Gnome. So let me bring it up and you can see. So I have started some of the sheep under there, those white stitches. So that's the face, and those are the 2 eyes of the sheep there. So yeah, a total of 335 stitches. So, but I love that flag up there. That little sheep looks so cute. So that was Shepherd Gnome. Then I worked on my temperature piece. Buried in the bottom of the box. So the temperature piece is from Stitching Mommy. Let me find it. So this is Temperature Walk With Me from Stitching Mommy on Etsy. So this is what this piece is going to look like, and I am in this corner here, coming back out of this section here. So temperature got 125 stitches, and I caught up from, I believe, the last 2 weeks. I don't think I worked on it last week. So this is where we are now. So like I said, we're coming back out here, so we're going to come all the way round, and then we'll come in, up and round back to here, and this is where the dog is going to be sitting. So what did I say for temperature? 125 stitches. So that one is all caught up again. So then the rest of Sunday, I only had a little bit of time left after that stitching on Sunday, but I did have another new start. So this is Dumbledore's Library, and it's from the Cross Stitch Studio. So this is the piece, Dumbledore's Library, and I am doing this as a stitch along with Shalene from Shalene's Creativity Room. So definitely go check out her channel if you want progress and see how she's getting on with hers. But yeah, Dumbledore's library. So this is 800 by 800 stitches and 119 colours, and it doesn't, just see, does it give so this was charted by Serenity Studios, aka the Cross Stitch Studio. So yeah, it was charted by themselves, and it's artwork by Unique Art Factory. So yeah, I wondered. Yeah, the artwork, Unique Art Factory. So this one I am going to have to move the camera, so just let me move myself, and the piece I need to move out. It's on my wooden floor stand, so I'm going to bring the piece out like this, and I'm going to slowly move. Oh no, yeah, I need to move it like that, and so I have a tiny little start in that corner there. So the threads that are stuck out here is just because it's on the stand and I can't easily flip the piece of stitching. So when I end the thread, I just pull it up here, and then as I'm stitching and filling things in, I will cut it as close to the fabric and then push the needle through to finish the stitch, and then yeah, it takes the thread back to the back of the piece. But yeah, I have worked on this quite a few times. That first day that I started it, I put 90 stitches in. I worked on it again on Monday for 174, and then I worked on it again on Wednesday for another 50 stitches. So this one has had 314 stitches in total. So, but yeah, this is only the top left corner, and you can see my little bag down here with the extra fabric, because I don't want it to get dirty on the floor. We also have pets, a cat and a dog, so I don't want it to get all full of hair. But this was just some fabric that I picked up at Button Box, a shop that I'm able to buy my DMC from, and they mainly sell fabrics, but they do have some cross stitch supplies, needles and DMC, and they do have some fabric. They have the pre-cut coloured fabric, and they do also have, you can have a custom cut piece cut of 14, 16 and I think 18 as well, but it's only a drop of 21 inches, and then you can have it as wide as you want. So yeah, it's difficult for like say these big projects, so you couldn't get a custom piece cut that way because it's only 21 inches one way. But yeah, I absolutely love this fabric, and this was an attempt at trying to make a project bag, but I really struggled with the zip. I managed to stitch it to the fabric, you know, get it. Let me see if I can show you. I was able, whoop, I'm not going to be able to show you, I don't think. So I was able to get the zip sewn on, but then when it came to trying to seal the zip in because it's a plastic zip, and I don't have a zipper foot for my little sewing machine, my mini sewing machine that I was gifted from a friend. So let's just move the camera back around. Really don't want to make anybody sick, but there we go. Anyway, yeah, so that was my attempt at a zip, but yeah, I don't have a zipper foot for my machine, and yeah, I don't want to be damaging the machine itself and any needles in the process with trying to do the plastic zipper. So it kind of worked and I could use it for a while, but I just had to be very careful with the zip and not go all the way to the end with it. So I had to pin a little badge or a little safety pin, so I didn't go all the way. But I love that fabric, the little Harry flying on his broom. So, but yeah, definitely go check out Shalene's creativity room if you want to see how she's getting on with hers. So then on to Monday. Like I said, I worked a little bit more on Dumbledore's Library. I also worked a little bit more on Beer Delivery, and sorry, the neighbour is cutting the grass if you can hear that, so I do apologise, but I hope you can still hear me. Then I picked up on Monday Bobbin Tree. So this is another one from Soda Stitch. Actually, give me a second, I shall go and shut the window. Right. Sorry about that, I'm back. Right, so we were going to look at Bobbin Tree. So this is another one from Soda Stitch. And this is Bobbin Tree. So I have been working over on this side. And for Bobbin Tree, it got 216 stitches. Let me show you where I am now. So yeah, another 216 stitches into this one. So I believe I was finishing off this bobbin here, and then I was doing this thread in here and bringing it down to start to, I've got the hiccups, sorry, to work down and do this bobbin in here. So yeah, it's that one, this one, oh, this one here underneath. So yeah, 216 stitches into Bobbin Tree. So that was that one. Then on to Tuesday, so I worked on Shepherd Gnome, and then I had another new start. So I wasn't planning on this start, I had planned a different start. I think I showed in last Flosstube, but yeah, so I decided to change and do this one instead. I will start the other one at another time, which I will show you in a minute. So this is a Shannon Christine Designs, and this is called Spring Bird. And I love the little robin sat on the flowers, it's just so cute. Spring Bird from Shannon Christine Designs. So Spring Bird, I worked on the Tuesday and the Wednesday, so I worked on this one twice for a total of 553 stitches, and this is where I got to. So I started in the centre, did some of the bird, so this is the wing, and then I worked down in some of the leaves and the foliage, and I have nearly finished that purpley lavender flower. So I think I've just got a few more stitches in the centre there to finish off that flower. But yeah, 553 stitches on that new start. So I will show you the one that I planned on starting, but I haven't done yet. So this is from Artisay, and it was a free chart, or is a free chart. I think it was in the Facebook group. Does it say? Sometimes it'll say if it was on the Facebook group. It doesn't say. No. So this is the one that I was going to start, but I haven't yet. So this is Kitty Cuddles from Artisay. And the original image, T. Clark using Mid-Journey AI, cross-stitch designed by Tarina Clark, who is Artisay. So Kitty Cuddles. So I was going to start that one, but I haven't done yet. I do have the fabric. So where did I get to? So then on to Wednesday, like I said, I worked a little bit more on the library, Dumbledore's library. Then I worked on book delivery, and then spring bird. And then on to Thursday. So yesterday I worked on shepherd gnome. Then I pulled out mini Hubble bubble square. I worked on that for a little bit, and then finished off the night with bobbin tree from Soda Stitch. So that is everything I have stitched on this week. Yeah, that's everything I stitched on this week. So I will be carrying on more with Dumbledore's library. But apart from that, I don't really know what I'm going to be stitching on. So definitely just a little bit, I think, each day with Dumbledore's library. I'm going to try and aim for at least 100 stitches. If I can get more in, I will. But yeah, just at the minute, 100 stitches until I've got a good chunk in. So I don't even think I've got 1,000 stitches in that project yet. No, I've only got 314. Yeah, so I want to get at least 1,000 into that project, but I'm not going to put it away. It's going to stay out on the stand. I'll probably just cover it in an old pillowcase, stop anything happening to it, getting damaged in any way. Or I might see if I can put a project bag round it, tie it under the clamps, so if accidentally there's any liquids yeah, so that nothing gets spilled on it, and it'll have like a waterproof bag over it. So, but yeah, so that is everything I have stitched on. Those are my plans going forward. I have seen a few things online. I did see that Heaven and Earth Designs website is having another sale. I'm not sure how long it's on for. I'm not sure if it excludes or any designers or anything. It was just a Facebook group, Siski's Facebook group. She just said, heads up, Heaven and Earth Designs are having another sale. So haven't looked into the details. I just saw it on there, so I thought I'd mention to you guys in case you want to go and have a look. What else have I seen? Let me actually double check. Look at my phone. So I did say a couple of things. So what else did I see? Yeah, so that was the only thing that I really saw online. But just to tell you all, me and my husband have celebrated our 21st wedding anniversary. It was on Tuesday, the 20th. So yeah, we've been married 21 years. So we decided to gift each other some new travel mugs. We use these mugs every single day. The last one that I had, some of the wrap, some of the colour was sort of peeling away at the top. The rest of the mug is fine, it's just some of the print and the wrap at the top. So the new one that my husband gifted me is this one. So this is another Harry Potter themed travel mug. It was from the same shop as the last one. So if you can see at the bottom here, these words in the bands. I'm not sure what they mean. I might have to ask the ladies in Zoom if any of them know. But yeah, the first one at this side here is the only really one. Draco. But I'm not sure what the rest of it means. Domain. And then there's this one at this side here. So I'm not really sure what those words mean. I think they're Latin. I'm not sure. But yeah, if anybody knows what those words mean, I would be very appreciative to know. Yeah, so that is everything. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be starting the cats. I do know that I would like to start the train, the Witchwood Express. I would like to start that one, but it might be another couple of weeks before I start that one, because like I said, I would like to get a bit more progress on the library. But yeah, I would definitely like to start the Witchwood Express. That's another Heaven and Earth Designs, and I got the regular size. I chose not to get the mini. So yeah, that's going to be another big project. It's not going to be as big as the library. It's going to be about half the size, I think, of the library. So, but yeah, I would like to start Witchwood Express, but not until I've got some quite good progress on the library. But yeah, that is everything for this week. I'm going to carry on with the projects for the Glamorous 3. Like I said, I'm going to get some more progress on the library. But yeah, that is everything for this week. So I'm going to let you guys go and move on to your next video. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.